Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for The Last of Us Season 1, Episode 8. So, we only have this one and one more. Makes me very sad that this show is already coming to an end, which stinks. Hopefully we get another season soon, because I put off watching this one for so long, that hopefully I won't have as long of a wait, so that could be a good thing. But anyway, last episode we had a flashback episode. There were a couple slow parts, but I did like a lot of what we saw, and I did talk in the discussion how I feel like the longer we got to spend with the characters made it more impactful. Like, obviously, we spent a lot of time with Ellie already, but being able to meet Riley and get to know her and her relationship to Ellie, and there was a lot to show. So, um, but I liked their little trip to the mall, and it was like a really cool thing to just think about what that experience would be like for someone who has never seen a mall before, other than, like, obviously she knew the outside of it, right? And then I'm sure there's people that have talked about it, and, you know, they have movie nights and stuff here and there, I think. So maybe, I know they did at Tommy's place, because we saw them have a movie night, but I don't know if they had anything like that over at the Boston QZ. But anyway, it was it was a really visceral experience going through that, and then obviously leading up to what we knew was going to happen. And now, will we see more of that? Because we know they got bit, so are we going to see how Ellie handles that when her friend turns but she doesn't? And then also, how does Marlene handle it when she finds either the two of them or just Ellie, right? I'm really interested in that dynamic. But we're also saving Joel. Hopefully, he's getting sewed up, so hopefully that means he lives. But yeah, I'm really excited, guys, so let's get into it, shall we? We're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yes, HBO, I know. I know, I get it. I can't believe there's only one more after this. I think I know what I'm watching next. It's a season 3 of something I've seen season 1 and 2 of, which I don't tend to like doing on my channel, because it feels weird jumping into a show on my channel at season 3, but I liked season 1, season 2 was pretty good, and I've heard season 3 is potentially better than season 1 and 2, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. I guess I can say it, right? Like, I don't think I'm going to change my mind. Stranger Things. I watched season 1 and 2, and then when season 3 came out, I never got around to it. I think I had started doing reactions, or I started doing live action reactions. That's what it was, because I started only doing anime. And when I started doing live action reactions, I was like, ooh, okay. Stranger Things is definitely on the docket after seeing the first 2 seasons. Oh. Wait, where are we? Oh, this might be where they are, right? Is this past or present? I just got done rewatching someone's playthrough of Outlast 2. And religion stuff kind of creeps me out these days because of that. But I know it's only how it's portrayed in that game, so. Damn. It is, if they only have shovels, there's no way you're burying someone 6 feet under. Is this? I mean, this little area seems somewhat put together. Yeah, okay. This is definitely current. Damn. They weren't prepared enough for the... It's been 20 years. Oh shit, from you? James? David? Hopefully there's no hunting accidents. Ugh. Better hope there's no internal bleeding. I just had a thought. The way birds feed baby birds. Or she's gonna leave some food for him. In case he decides to want it. Gonna be like, is she gonna try to chew up some food and give it to him? Because that's kind of gross, but what else do you do in times like this? Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Why'd we see those guys in the beginning? They're in a snowy area where they're gonna go off hunting. Are we gonna run into... Are they gonna run into Ellie? Are they the two deer? I doubt it, but... Did, like, the spotters, like, mistake Ellie and Joel for deer? Well, I don't know if I trust some people that rely on religion to get them through shit. But at least they're still hunting and they're not... Oh shit. Just face full of snow. And it's gone. That sucks. Or is Ellie gonna get a kill and someone's gonna come take it because they need food that badly? Could that also be the divide between James and Dave? Come on, Ellie. You hit it. I mean, depending on where you hit it, it might not last long. That seems like a lot of blood. Oh shit. They found it. Well, damn. Trying to take my hunt. Some of them might be able to help Joel, though. It kind of looks like a bite, though, doesn't it? Hmm. Alright. Uh, does James lose faith in Dave here, David? They established that early on, so does he not come back alone? Alright. That's a dead deer. Hmm. Pittsburgh. Damn, fireflies get around, huh? Like, I know they said they were everywhere, but... Like, they're at least in the Atlantic QZ, if not in control of it. They're in the Boston QZ. I don't know if they were in the Kansas one. That's the one. Yeah. Oh, shit. Hmm. Wait. Oh, shit. Wait, so are they the ones at the school, then? To be fair, they ran at everyone like crazy people. If it's the people at the school... What about half the deer? She didn't get her half of the deer. Damn it. I mean, I guess she got the medicine. I'm trying to think of who else. Did we shoot first in that episode? And then they ran at us? Are they gonna have followed her? Oh. I genuinely don't even know the answer to this question. I really don't. I don't know if penicillin is something that you just stab into you, or does it have to go into a vein? Does it, like, what? Where does penicillin go? I don't know. Like, there's some things I've seen, like, in, like, movies and stuff where they just stab it into you, you know? I know, like, adrenaline, they usually, like, stab it right into your, like, heart or some shit. Like, right into your chest. I don't know how realistic that is. And then I know there's some stuff that goes into a vein through, like, an IV and everything. Oh. Damn. Alright, back to these town folks. Don't be too happy about it. That is not a lot of food, but they're rationing, right? I wonder how much meat you get from one deer that size. Like, how much longer will that last them? Okay. Well, oh shit! Okay, what? Hmm. God damn. Okay. Well, that's a turn for his character. I did not think he was like that. Funny thing is, I mentioned like Outlast 2 and religious stuff and it being like a little creepy to me. There was a little something about him that made me feel a little off. Is his plate also way bigger than everyone else's, or is it just me, right? Like, no one else's mound of food, right? Hmm. Okay. Interesting. It's funny because in the beginning, I kind of thought David was the better one, and James was. I still I don't know about James still, but because he didn't want to let her go, so eh. Maybe both are just not great in different ways. I hope she's not just wasting medicine. I hope it's working. It looks a little better today, doesn't it? she feeding the horse just snow, trying to, like, get it some water, but also... because she doesn't have anything else to feed it right now. Is it going to be the hunting party? The ones looking for her? She doesn't have her gun. Yep. Hmm. Hmm. Damn. This is intense. Come on, Joel. I know his wound is so bad. Alright, Ellie, what do you do? Lure them away with the tracks, maybe? You can eat horse. They're desperate enough. It's fucked up, don't get me wrong, but... it's fucked up in my opinion, anyway. I would never want to eat horse. You get desperate enough, it's better than eating people. Oh, well... come on, Ellie. Damn, how did they get out of this? Oh shit. This is probably how they end up getting out, is a divide between the two. Right? The people who believe in James and the people who believe in David. I don't think she was hit, right? I think the horse was hit and she fell off. Shit. I don't know if it's... I don't know enough about religion. I don't know if it's very Christian to murder a man for murder. Alright. Will Joel be awake enough to do something? I mean, I don't see how else he gets out of this, right? Unless Ellie somehow, like, wakes up and does something, but I doubt it. If if Joel kills another one of their people, oh shit. God damn it. If Joel kills another one of their people, they're gonna have a really hard time stopping James from taking over, right? And like killing the girl. Guilty by association, I suppose. He moved! I can't believe he was able to get up in the position he was in. Holy shit, Joel. Jeez. Yeah, that guy ain't living. Oh my god. He was able to do that in the shape that he's in? Well, one less mouth to feed for them, I suppose. You crazy bastard, Joel. You crazy fuck. Sometimes I'm picturing some of what, like, I know not everything in this is in the game, right? Obviously, there's, like, differences, I imagine, but, like, I was just thinking about what it could be like in a game, and it could be, like, an interesting scene to, like, wake up like that, and your character being, like, groggy and stuff, and having to go kill someone like that. It probably wasn't even in the game, but... Jeez. I'd rather go back to Tommy. I know another place that's fine. Just let me go. Alright. Is Joel on the move? Is he outside? I don't think Timothy is in the land of the living anymore. Is that Joel? Oh shit. Goddamn, I mean... How did he go from being, like... out like a light to being able to do as much as he's doing. God damn. Oh. God damn, Joel woke up with a damn vengeance, man. Oh shit. There's gonna be blood on the page, right, now? Because of that? Unless he has another map. Well. Fuck. Oh, man. Joel, you didn't have to use the pipe. You had a knife, my guy. Wow. Okay. I mean, they were going there to kill him. I mean, I don't exactly feel super bad. I don't know. Is that bad? I mean, these people were just trying to live. Uh-oh. What did she say? Oh, Jesus. Yep, that's kind of fucked up. Yeah. Is that what they're doing? Wow. Is that why the lady was like, what is this? God damn it. Ah, god damn it. I wish I said something because I was getting a little bit of vibes. Wait, so did they even kill Alec? Or did Alec die so that way they could eat him? Did Joel even actually kill Alec? Yeah, no shit. You have her in a cage. Anyone would. Hmm. I can do whatever I want. Cordyceps. So he's just spouting bullshit that he doesn't believe. Just to get people to follow him. So much for they picked me. This guy just spouts whatever bullshit. Don't listen to him. Fuck him up, Ellie. I don't know what she could do, but... Ugh. She's gonna pull his arm in, isn't she? Ah! Oh, or she's gonna break a finger! Oh! Come on, Joel! Well, now we need Joel more than ever. Or Ellie is on the menu. How does Joel not? I mean, he has some blood on him. How does he not have more blood on him the way he's, like, stumbling around and stabbing people and torturing them? Oh, shit. What is this from? Is this food rations? Or no? Is that her stuff? I can't remember if she had that. Oh, there's the horse. That's what the blood was from, huh? I made the joke when they, like, you could eat the horse better than eating people. Oh my god. Yep. Jesus. Is it possible this is where Joel is right now? Oh, shit. Does it work that way? Could it work that way? Could she bite someone and infect them? Oh, shit. Well played, Ellie. Oh, shit! Oh my god, Ellie! Well, don't get to worry about that James and David situation anymore. God damn, this show's so fucking good. This doesn't look like it's where... Oh shit. God. She's gonna fuck him over the flaming stick. Fucking torch his eyeball out. Aw, oh, come on, Ellie. Ooh, the place is on fire, though. Your food. Okay, that might work. Does he just let it burn down? But the smoke could maybe draw Joel? Yeah, this place is going up. Come on, Joel. Are you close enough to see the fire? Oh yeah, you're so good. A fucked up place where you eat people. That's fucking creepy. Oh shit! Well... Okay, that's a wound you can survive. I think. Come on, Ellie. Keep fighting. Oh... That's fucked up. Ugh. Come on. Come on, don't push it away. Yes! Oh, yes! 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 Stab that fucking fucker! God damn! Yeah, I would keep going. And then save the rest of your strength, because you need to get the fuck out of this building. That was a crazy shot. She didn't even have to unlock it. Come on, Joel's voice. Ellie? Damn. Oh, poor Ellie, man. Who's the frickin' monster now, huh? Calling Joel the monster. That'll fuck you up, man. Shit. Is that the end of the episode? It is. Wow, that was a crazy episode. God damn. Alright, that's it, guys, for episode 8. Whew. I really wonder where they're gonna end us off, because, I mean, there's no way they conclude the story, right? Like, there's no way we make it to the Fireflies and they're like, yes, let's make a cure. I mean, maybe, I guess. It depends on how far they went on that map that they were heading to. I don't know how close they are to that point, so I guess maybe it could. Maybe we could have, like, the end of the season them either getting there, or the end of the season them finding out that maybe the cure is impossible to make, and then we just see them continue on their journey in, like, another season. I don't know. I'm curious, like, as someone who hasn't played the games, I have no idea where it goes, but rather than talking about where it could go, I want to talk about that episode, because, man, we met James and David with their group, obviously David being the leader, seemingly a guy who, I mean, he confessed to Ellie that he's always had these, like, violent tendencies, and he, like, had to suppress them before or whatnot. But I don't know if he was suppressing them or if he was one of those people that, like, beat his wife or kids or something like that, like, in a way that it wasn't noticeable, you know, like one of those fucked up people. I don't know. I don't know what he did beforehand, but other than saying he was a teacher, right? But yeah, man. Ellie going off on her own to hunt the deer, I mean, she got it, though. Like, sure, like they said, she would have had a hard time getting it back. Maybe she could have figured something out, right? Like, if you could get, like, some kind of, like, sled or something from somewhere, get it on the sled, and then slide it like that, maybe she could pull that weight. I don't know. She probably could have figured something out. Hell, I mean, I don't know how much she knows about carving up. Worst case scenario, it's cold out. It's not really going to go bad, right? So you carve it up and leave the rest of it there and go get more of it later, right? Just remember where it was. And then you can at least bring some of the food back if you're in, like, desperate need. As that was obviously assuming that no one else was around like this, right? But either way, she missed out on her half because she just had to get the hell out of there. Now, very serious question. Did Joel even really kill Alec? That's what I'm wondering. Or did they kill Alec in order to get more food, right? Like, because I don't remember... The only person that Joel might have killed is the person that stabbed him with the broken baseball bat. But I don't know that they were the same people. I kind of want to go back, right? Can I go back an episode? No, that was 2. That was episode 6. Because I don't remember, like, I didn't remember enough about those people for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna recognize them. Can I recognize anyone? This is them leaving Tommy's place. This is them at the... Okay, this is them leaving, like, trying to run away. Hold on. I'm gonna watch the scene real fast. This is them behind the sandbags. They're running to the horse. They're just trying to get away, right? They haven't shot, they haven't hurt the people that came at them. I'm just wondering if it was justified for their anger, right? If this even was Alec. Yeah, the guy just came out of nowhere swinging a bat at Joel. They didn't even try to talk. And then Joel snaps his neck, right? Did they say a name? And then that guy's dead. So could that have been Alec? What do they say when the other ones come? Joel got stabbed. I was so focused on Joel getting stabbed too. Super not good. God damn. Okay, sorry. I'm re-immersed in the scene already. Yep, here comes the other guys. Do we recognize any of them? Can I pause? Maybe the far back guy, but the other ones I don't recognize as being anyone else from that camp. They also don't have rifles. You would think... I don't know. Yeah. And that's the last we see of those people, I think. See, I don't even know if that was them, right? Maybe? There's a couple people that could be like a couple of those bearded guys, right? When they walk past the window, you can kind of see them, but you don't get a perfectly good shot. I don't know. I don't know if that guy that had his neck snapped by Joel is the one that they were mad about, but it's very possible they knew he was traveling with a girl though, right? Like, how would they have known that when they just met Ellie in the woods, right? How would they have known that Ellie was traveling with just a guy? And, like, the guy who killed Alec was traveling with a girl. So that might have actually been Alec. That might have been one of their groups out. He said he sent a group out to the nearby towns to look for food. That might have been them. But if they're such a peaceful group, they ran up swinging. Like, they were running to their horse to get away, and they ran up behind him swinging. So in my opinion, it's completely justified what Joel did to that guy, right? Like, if you want to try and, like, be on the better side of things, you confront them and be like, hey, I mean you no harm, and just hope that for the best. But, I mean, obviously there's raiders. I don't know how much of David's story is true, how they left the Pittsburgh QZ after it fell in 2017, and then they settled in a few other spots, but they kept having, like, raiders come after them and stuff like that. I don't know how much of that is true, but if it is true, then maybe they were very nervous about raiders, and that's why they just went straight for the attack. But when you see someone running away from you, I feel like that's usually a sign of, like, hey, you know, I mean, unless... Was their goal of going out and looking for food, was that also mean, like, if you find people, bring them back so we can eat them? Is that kind of what we can imply as well? Like, is it possible they weren't eating their own people, but they were going out and finding people that, like, needed help or something, and then eating them? I don't know. But it's weird because I mentioned it because I felt that weird vibe. Like, whenever... It's funny because I know, like, I can't say that all religious people are like that, because clearly they're not. But it's funny how much religion in shows is used for stuff like this, right? And it makes, like I said, I just got done rewatching someone's playthrough of Outlast 2. And that has all that, like, you know, they took a spin-off, like, the Bible, and it's like a religious cult kind of thing, and all that, and it just makes it, and then, like, there's a whole twist in that game with, like, a Catholic priest molesting kids and stuff like that, so it's like, they made that very creepy, where they're, like, reading Bible verses to, like, justify his molesting, you know, and it's like, it just makes you feel awful, and, like, watching David preach to them gave me that similar vibe. And I don't know if they were intending for that, or if it's because I just watched Outlast 2, but I was already a little on edge, but I didn't want to be like, okay, I can't be the kind of person that hears religious stuff and assumes bad guy, right? Like, doing bad shit. But it ended up being true in this case, and I was on edge for maybe a good reason. Maybe I was picking up on some creepy vibes, but yeah. Man, the way that Ellie, like, the funny thing is, like, part of the way through the episode, I was like, okay, she's, like, kind of holding her own by keeping these guys at bay, but obviously she's still a kid that isn't really trained too much to fight. I mean, she did go to the like kind of like a police academy sort of thing, right? She was like going to be like a Fedra officer. We saw them running. I'm sure they did other exercises in like ways to like subdue people and stuff. I don't know. I would assume we only saw them running, but I can assume there's more than that. But yeah. But still, she's still a kid, right? There's no way a kid is going to overpower two men, no matter how, like, unless she's, like, an just insanely good fighter compared to the other two, right? Then maybe, you know? I don't know. But it, like, so I was like, okay, this is kind of realistic, the fact that she's, like, not really holding her own and stuff like that. But then it got to the later part of the episode where she just kind of, like, she's smart. Like, everyone keeps saying Ellie is smart, and she is. Like, she taunted them with the whole "you're infected now" and all that. And then, you know, he put the knife down and she managed to grab it, kill James, and run off, luckily avoiding two of those shots that he fired at her. But, you know, and then she snuck around until she got some good hits off him. And I mean, obviously, in some ways, she did luck out. Like, him being on top of her once again fucked up his shit. But the, you know, being in reach of that weapon, like, definitely lucked out there. But man, when she like went off stabbing him, I was like, I both loved it because I wanted to see that guy as dead as possible, and hated it because I knew that was Ellie, a, you know, what is she, like 14 or 15-year-old girl, or just a 14 or 15-year-old, doesn't matter gender, having to kill someone in that way. She killed a couple people in that way, you know? It's kind of like Joel said, like, you shouldn't have to be the one doing that kind of stuff. Same with when Joel got, like, overpowered by the one dude, and she had to come in and help him in, like, that garage a few episodes back. It's like, but yeah, so I mean, I kind of felt the same way Joel did, where it's like, good job, but also you shouldn't have to be doing shit like this, right? Like, it sucks that the world is the way it is. But I wonder what those people are gonna do now. Like, they just lost two of their leaders. Some of the other people that were, like, going out hunting, and I think they were the ones that were, like, cutting the people up and stuff. Or I don't know if they were cutting the people up, but at least the deer. The one guy coming out back, I'm pretty sure that was, like, two of them. They're gonna, like... I wonder how many of the people that knew they were eating people died, right? Like, are there any left that knew they were eating people? Because they're gonna be like, suddenly we have no food. And it's like, well, where was the food coming last time? But I mean, it seems like the building... Well, actually, no. Joel was in a different building than the one that burnt down, where he found their food supplies and, like, seeing the people hanging there. It's fucked up. It's so crazy how I had some of those vibes, but I didn't say anything, so I was like, just because they're preaching religious shit doesn't mean they're gonna start eating people. Like, I had some of those vibes, and I even made a little joke of, like, you know, eat the horse instead of eating the people, and, like, that was kind of like my little jab, but not actually coming out and saying it, and I wish I said it sooner, because it ended up being the case that they're just eating people. And I mean... And I feel like in a lot of stories like this, any kind of post-apocalyptic where food is scarce, especially in a winter environment, like, I was a little worried about that being a situation in Tommy's camp, right? I've been thinking about that for a while, like, because any show where you struggle with food, eating people is an option, you know? As much as it sucks. And, like, I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I was in a situation where I had people to take care of, you know, and we were running out of food. I really don't. Like, would I... Hunger does some crazy shit to your mind. If I got too hungry and stuff like that. But also, did you see... I'm pretty sure his portions were way bigger than everyone else's, too. And that was, like, one of my first indicators. I can't remember if that was before or after the slap. to the girl. But obviously when he slapped the girl, I was like, okay, he's like that. But also when we saw the plate of food, I was like, okay, he's the kind of person that he's leading them, and he's also getting like the most benefits out of leading them. Like, a true leader would have been one that was like, I'm gonna skip this meal or something, or have even less than everyone else, or he would have had that like big plate in front of him that someone poured for him, and he would be like, I don't need this much, and give like some of it to someone else. But the fact that he just sat there and ate it, was proof enough to me that this guy is not super great. It also makes that scene when like there was a couple shots of showing the people eating, and then there was one shot of like James where he like took a real slow bite of it. Like, I don't know if it actually was people or not that they were eating in that meal. Like, they said it was venison, but was it really? I don't know. But just the way that James ate and they like zoomed in on it is like, now that we know that they were eating people, we didn't know that at the time. It makes that scene even more like creepy, But anyway, crazy episode. I'm really excited for what they're going to be bringing for the finale, but I'm also not ready for the show to be over because I just love following, Joel and Ellie, and it's just they're little killers. They're out there. They're surviving, But also I'm a little iffy on how I feel about Joel being barely conscious and then being able to do everything he did after that. But knowing it's a video game, it like originates from a video game, I almost don't care because it's a very video game thing to do where your character's like on the verge of death and then you just kind of recover and keep going, Like you use a little bit of healing meds or something in some way and now you're good to go, right? So it's like I'm definitely glad he got up and at him. I just have to suspend my disbelief just a little bit because it is pretty crazy that he went from barely being conscious to, stabbing a man, capturing two people, tying them up, torturing them to the point of them telling him, killing them both, all very exhausting and taxing. And then he made it all the way to, it was 4 miles or something from where Ellie shot the deer to their camp, assuming that guy told the truth. Now, he might have lied then, too. It might not have been 4 miles, but yeah, like, him getting all the way there and just doing all the stuff that he did when he was barely conscious, like, 5 minutes prior is just a little, like, but, whatever. Like I said, with knowing it's a game, that's the kind of shit that happens in games all the time, so I feel like I'm a little bit able to suspend my disbelief in that regard. So, and I mean, survival instinct kicking in, some adrenaline pumping, maybe he was able to just yank himself back up, right? So anyway, thank God he did. I mean, granted, Ellie got out of there herself, right? But I don't know, with the trauma she faced there and how she was feeling, I don't know if she could have snapped herself out of it to like be able to go on to survive alone. Like, maybe she could have, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for me, guys. That was a wild episode. It was crazy. It was gross. It was, like, compelling. I don't know. I've seen the story before with cannibals and stuff like that, and a lot of these themes I've seen before, but the way it was done, the way it was shot, the investment I had in the characters just made me love it. So thank you guys. That's going to be it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. Link in the description below. All kinds of good stuff on there should be popping up on the screen. Also in the description will be the link to my Twitter and my Discord if you guys want to join that and join in on some conversations and just see updates and stuff like that. Very cool. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.